The Fox and the Grapes. Once upon a time, in a vast and vibrant forest, there lived a fox named Felix. He was known for his wit, quick thinking, but also for his impatience and pride. He was always on the move, hunting for food, or devising new plans to outsmart the creatures around him. However, despite his cunning nature, Felix had a flaw that often caused him great frustration: his inability to accept defeat. One hot summer afternoon, Felix was wandering through the dense woods, searching for something to fill his growling stomach. The sun blazed high in the sky, and the heat had turned the usually cool forest into a stifling oven. His reddish-brown fur clung to his body as beads of sweat trickled down his face. Every few steps, Felix would stop and pant, his tongue hanging out, desperate for shade and water. "I really need to find something to eat," Felix muttered to himself as he trudged along the dusty path. "But more than that, I need to rest. This heat is unbearable." As he continued walking, he came upon a clearing he had never noticed before. It was a beautiful open space, surrounded by lush trees and colorful flowers. But what truly caught Felix's attention was the large vine that wound its way up a tall, ancient oak tree at the center of the clearing. Hanging from the vine were clusters of the most delicious-looking grapes Felix had ever seen. They were ripe and plump, their deep purple hue glistening in the sunlight. Felix's eyes widened with delight. His stomach growled even louder at the sight. "Ah, grapes!" he exclaimed. "Just what I need. Sweet, juicy grapes to quench my thirst and fill my belly." The grapes, however, were hanging high above the ground, far out of Felix's reach. But Felix was determined. His mouth watered as he imagined sinking his teeth into the succulent fruit, the juice spilling over his tongue, refreshing him from the oppressive heat. He circled the tree, assessing the situation. "These grapes are higher than I expected," he murmured, his tail flicking with frustration. "But no matter. I am Felix, the clever fox. There is no challenge I cannot overcome." With newfound determination, Felix crouched low to the ground, tensing his muscles. He eyed the grapes carefully, judging the distance. Then, with a sudden burst of energy, he leapt into the air, paws outstretched, aiming for the lowest cluster of grapes. But he missed. Felix landed back on the ground with a thud, his pride bruised more than his body. He shook off the dirt and growled under his breath. "I wasn't ready that time. I'll try again." And so, Felix leapt again. And again. And again. End of part 1. Please watch part 2 in the next video.